Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2019. We're at the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is my career with Ferrari. This is Season 4, Race 2. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really would appreciate my road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. Just can keep up to date with my latest content. Now then, as you can see on the screen now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. In the drivers standings, Sebastian Vettel is leading, my teammate. He won the opening race of the season, the Australian Grand Prix. 25 points for him. Then in second, it's Lukas Kvyat in the racing point with 18 points. Then it's the two Renault drivers, Charles Leclerc in third and Nico Hülkenberg in fourth with 15 and 12 points respectively. I finished in fifth in the last race. And I was also able to get the fastest lap of the race, so I got extra point, which is how I'm on 11 points. Chris, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Charles, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. I can't hear you. It is working. My mic is working. Maybe you've, I don't know, got the volume too low, or you've muted it by accident, because my mic is working. Devon Butler in 6th in the Toro Rosso with 8 points. Then it's Sergio Perez in 7th with 6 points. 8th is Pierre Gasly with 4 points. 9th is George Russell in the Haas with 2 points. And finally, rounding out the top 10 in the Williams is Kevin Magnussen with 1 point. Then from 11th to 20th, all have 0 points, is Kimi Raikkonen in the Alfa Romeo, Danill Kvyat in 12th in the Mercedes, 13th is Carlos Sainz in the McLaren, 14th is his teammate Lando Norris in the McLaren as well, Alexander Albon in the Toro Rosso in 15th, Lance Stroll in the Mercedes in 16th, 17th is Daniel Ricciardo, 18th is Valtteri Bottas, who was moved to Williams, 19th is Max Verstappen in the Red Bull, and 20th is Lewis Hamilton in the Racing Point. He retired from the last race. Okay, you can hear me good, Chris, Jake, my mistake. Impact I can't play on Saturday. I'm going scouting for the whole day. Okay, nice. Wow, McLaren doing very bad. Yeah, well, it's only the first race so far, Charles, so nothing to be concerned about as of yet. Obviously, if we get to like the Spanish Grand Prix, which is the 5th race into the season, and it's still got 0 points, then yes, it's time to worry. Constructor standings now, as you can imagine, considering me and my teammate Ferrari are in the lead with 36 points. Then it's Renault in 2nd place with 27 points, 9 points behind Ferrari. Then it's Racing Point in 3rd with 18 points. All those points were gained by Lukas Kvyat. Lewis Hamilton retired, as I mentioned a few moments ago. Then in 4th place is Toro Rosso with 8 points, same amount of points as Haas in 5th. Then it's Red Bull, who are behind their junior team, in 6th place with 4 points. Then it's Williams with 1 point in 7th place, and then the next 3 cars have 0 points: Mercedes, McLaren and Alfa Romeo. All the components are fine, that's good. Gearbox is 16%, okay. Got 3 components for the next race in China, which in real life is postponed. We've got powertrain, engine power, spark plugs, a minor part. Then we've got 2 durability parts. One is the motor generator unit, heat, durability 2, and then turbo durability 2, both for China as well, both minor parts. Rivals, if it'll change. I think I get to pick my rival this time. So Sebastian Vettel won our rivalry last time round, that's why it's 4-1 in my favour. I'm going to pick... who should I pick? What is the standings? Let me have a quick look at the vehicle performance comparison. because that would be a good barometer. Okay, so we're 5th. So we're the 5th best car. So we've got Racing Point as the best. Renault is 2nd. Williams is 3rd. Red Bull is 4th. Ferrari is 5th. Haas is 6th. 7th is Toro Rosso. 8th is McLaren. 9th is Alfa Romeo. And 10th is Mercedes. Mercedes got the worst car. So I think Red Bull, I think, would be a decent comparison. It looks like our car's pretty even there. If I ain't got football training on Wednesday, I will play Fortnite then. Okay. Charles Leclerc. You want me to pick Charles Leclerc, do you? Ooh, Renault's got the 2nd best car. Ooh, that's gonna be... That might be a bit tricky. Okay. Okay. I was thinking either one of the Red Bull drivers or Renault. Okay, so either Charles Leclerc, fine. Max Verstappen's really low, so yeah. No, scratch that. Who do you suggest then? Charles? Jake, what about you? Who do you suggest I choose as my rival? Got Lewis Hamilton, George Russell. Go for one of the Williams. Go for one of the Williams. Williams aren't on this list. Got Racing Point. Oh no, Williams is Bottas. Do you want me to pick Bottas? There's only one. Weber. Racing Point, the quickest car. Come on now. At least have me something where I can possibly beat him, because Weber's got the best car. So that's gonna be a bit difficult, because Weber and Lewis Hamilton's got the best car. Yeah, Weber will be too hard because he's got the best car. I think the rivals, whoever you pick, gain a bit of boost when it comes to their performance. They're a bit harder to beat, so go with Gasly. Okay, Gasly's a nice choice. Gasly's a nice choice. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to pick Gasly. I was going to pick a Red Bull. Verstappen's way too far down. So I think Gasly would be a nice pick. So let's go with Gasly. Alright, contract. I failed my contract negotiations at the beginning of this season, so as you can see, my contract's pretty bad. Contract value compared to my value is way down, so that's something I'm definitely going to need to improve. I believe I get to do this again after Azerbaijan, I think. And also, look, I'm 2nd driver. That should not be possible. That shouldn't be how it goes, but that's how it is. Definitely have to focus on that. Definitely got some improvements to make in the powertrain department, because we are, look at that, the 2nd to last in the powertrain. That's really bad. The thing for me is that what I should have done, I did make sure that all the major parts, like these ones that I already got, were adapted for the regulation change. I didn't do any of the small ones, which I should have done, which is now costing me. So one of the main things I want to do is, when I get to negotiate a new contract, is simultaneous development, where it says none. I need to improve that, so there's like 3 or 4, so I can build it back up quickly, because that's what's going to cost me massively. But okay, as you'd expect, we're in Bahrain, so no rain. Let's get to qualifying.
Bahrain qualifying is nearly upon us, and the drivers look as if they're all geared up to go. I expect we'll be getting underway very shortly. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions. so any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature? Who can hit their apexes? No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
As you saw with the powertrain, this car's quite low in top speed, so this might not be a good race for me. Got quite a few soft tyres as I've put my tyre allocation towards the soft end. As usual, the car setup that I'll be using for this live stream will be in the description box down below. It should be in right now. If it's not, just refresh the live stream and it should be there. Okay. Anyone going out first? Yes, it's Lance Stroll on the mediums. Okay, Lance Stroll, not too sure what he expects to do with that, but that's ambitious from Lance Stroll. I'll be very surprised with how the Mercedes is if they get through to qualifying 2 on those tyres. There is nice to have the driver transfers to where you can see different drivers in different teams. Okay, that's all the announcements done. Okay, so go for front aero 4 and rear 2. I'm on 5 and 3 right now. I don't really like to mess with this stuff. If it's in practice, then fine. But right now, I don't really want to do that, because if I can't find a rhythm with it, then that's really not going to be good for me. Yeah, exactly. Depends if my downforce is good. You're absolutely right on that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I put on my car setup. Yes, I did. Let me just double check that. Make sure it's the right. No. Don't want to do that. Don't want to speed up anything. Okay, it was the right one. Okay, good. Few cars out on track. Speed things up a bit. Okay, I think now would be an okay time to go out. Park for my regulations, fine.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
Alright. Hopefully I can get to qualifying 3. I think maybe a... I think between 5th and 8th, I think is going to be an okay position, qualifying position for me. I think maybe I should make my helmet a bit lighter. So a bit more contrast between the black top bit of the helmet and then the front bit. Actually, it changes whenever it comes to the lighting. It's really dark now, but then other bits you can actually see the blue. Actually, I think I'll leave it. This is probably the toughest corner on the track, without question. You could lose so much time. Do you stream every day? Yes, I do. If you follow me on Discord, you'll see that I stream every day. Or just go into my channel and look at the days where I've uploaded my videos, and you'll see it's just day after day. Okay, here we go. One thing I didn't notice, which is what I should have done, is my ERS was at 90%, so it's going to be a bit... going to lose ERS earlier than I would have liked, but let's see. Should have enough time to go out again. A 27.5 for my teammate for the first sector. Oh, pretty close in the first sector. Okay, that's not bad. Still kind of surprised my teammates first, to be honest. If I'll pull our front, our straight line speed is. Oh, am I going to make the corner? Kind of surprised I didn't go wider than that, to be honest. Rate this game out of 10. 7.5. Turned in a bit too early there. I say 7.5. Graphics are good. 4 attempts down, lost a heap of time. Graphics are good. Wouldn't say it's the greatest game I've ever played, but it's pretty good nevertheless. That final corner was perfect.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
10th place. I did lose a heap of time. I'm surprised the first sector was actually so good. Could go again, actually. I think I will try to go again, actually. Trying to save a bit of ERS. I think the time I've done should be enough to get me through to the next part of qualifying. I think this is where I lost a bit of time here.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Most of that.
Quick position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Vettel, Weber, Leclerc, Perez and Hulkenberg. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Gasly, Verstappen and Hamilton. And we're in front of Russell, Butler and Magnussen. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:25.4.
Oh my days, I'm almost a second slower than the fastest lap. The fact that I'm so close to Hamilton actually makes me feel a bit better about my lap. Couldn't ask for a better corner than that, to be honest. Very smooth.
Sebastian's just grabbed pole position.
Didn't hit the curb on the inside this time. Another personal best. Less than 2 tenths down this time, so this is a much better lap. Didn't hit the curbs on the outside. DRS activated, and my time is... didn't move up too much. 9th place. I'm losing a heap of time. Somewhere. Did have quite a bit of fuel on my first run. That run was on worn tyres. So if I bring down the fuel load, in qualifying 2, I should be able to go even quicker than what I've just done now. But that was encouraging. Able to improve on the second lap, so this car's definitely got pace for more than just one lap on these tyres. What's the greatest game I've ever played? Oh my days, that's a broad one. That's a broad question, man. That's a very difficult one to answer. I can't say that. What I will say is that there are games that are my favorite games. So, Arkham City, Batman Arkham City.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Uncharted 2. Assassin's Creed 2. God of War, the latest one. Spider-Man, the latest one. Horizon Zero Dawn. Tekken 4. Pokemon Yellow. I think it was FIFA 2003. I think it's the one with Edgar Davids on the front cover. That one. Dragon Ball Z. Oh, what was the name of it? Tenkaichi Budokai. I think it was 4. I think that was its full name. Those are the ones that come to my mind straight away. Those are the ones that I remember. Impact, the turn before the second straight.
Best lap so far is a 1 minute 25.9.
Okay, Impact, the turn before the second straight is hard because you have to brake while turning, which is impossible. Yep. I hope the glitch doesn't happen again. Yeah, I hope so too. I really do hope so. So, first sector, I'm pretty much neck and neck with my teammate. Great. Second sector, I'm down by 2 tenths. Not too bad. Third sector, that's where I'm losing a heap of time. I'm down by
20th in the speed trap, 136.8 miles per hour.
I'm down by quite a lot. So that's where I'm really struggling. Is the third sector. First sector looks like I'm totally fine, which is surprising considering that's where the straight line speed is most important in the first sector, and yet somehow I'm close to the fastest first sector, which is a bit odd, but still. Second sector, I'm fine with that. Third sector is where I'm losing a bit of time. Granted, my fastest lap was on my second run on tyres, so
we need to find some time.
As you mentioned, Charles, I definitely think I can improve, no doubt about that. Max Verstappen's done pretty well. He's beating me, and he's on the medium tyres. That's worrying. Though I am pretty close to him, but that's still worrying. Hold on, isn't Lance Shaw on the... I'm sure, yeah, he's in the Mercedes, isn't he? Okay, 10th place I finished. Max Verstappen was fastest! Okay, we got trouble. We got trouble! Oh, we got trouble. Max Verstappen in the Mercedes... In the Mercedes. On the medium compound tyre. In the Red Bull. Is the fastest. If he can carry on that sort of speed, but then put on the soft tyres, he's going to be miles ahead of everyone. If obviously that's the case. Alright, so first 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, and Kimi Raikkonen. Gazzy is faster than you, yep. Yeah, that is probably true. Nolan, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Alright, let's put on a brand new set of tyres now. Lower the amount of fuel I have on board. What was my lap time just now? Just so I can... So 1 minute 25.983. Alright, let me put that in the live chat just so that I know. So 1 minute 25.983. Fastest lap. Q1. Alright, there we go. Now let's see what I can do. So I've lowered the amount of fuel I have on board. Brand new set of tyres. Let's see.
Engine fired. We're set.
Now, what I'm hoping for right now is a low 1 minute 25. That's my goal. Probably an impossible goal, but that's still my goal. Couple cars coming out on track. So everyone's coming out on track right now. Impact to him. Max Verstappen set the fastest lap. I literally spat out a glass of water. Yeah, it was surprising, wasn't it? Very surprising. Oh, my teammate's only now coming out the pits. I think my teammate's trying to be sneaking, trying to sabotage my lap. Alright, here we go. One minute 27.3 from Danill Kvyat. Back end. Sliding across the surface a bit. Ran a bit wide. What's my time going to be? 1 minute 26.0. What did I do in the last one? 1 minute 25.9. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a this is disappointing. This is very disappointing. Got less amount of fuel on board. I did run a bit wide at one of the corners. So maybe that's a 10th or 2 I would gain, but overall, I'm not too happy with that lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Impact at least beat Gasly. 5th. Possible. I think my main concern right now is to just get through to qualifying 3. That's my main concern. Once I get into qualifying 3, if I do, then I'll focus on trying to beat someone. 1 minute 25.6 for my teammate. How's he doing this lap time? Seriously.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
How's he doing these laps? It makes no sense. Alright, I've run out of fuel, but not interested in doing a lap, so not too bothered about that. Feels like I'm already on the pit lane limiter. Impact, when will you play FIFA? And Charles has already answered your question. That is tomorrow. Fun episode of season 3, I think. I think I made one mistake during that lap. Turned in a bit too late. Probably cost me a tenth, maybe 2, but that's about it. Bring the set of tyres on. So 4 tenths down away from the fastest. First sector as usual, pretty good. Second sector 2 tenths down. Third sector 2 tenths down. So I'm getting there. I am improving compared to the best time, but still need to improve. I think I can get into the 1 minute 25.
Best lap so far is a 1:26.0.
But that's about it. Let's see. So I did 1 minute 25.9 in qualifying 1. That would put me ahead of Gasly. No, actually, no, it wouldn't. I'd still be behind Gasly. Impact. Chelsea are set to let Willian go. Really? Okay. Interesting.
We're 15th in the speed trap. 115.6 miles per hour.
I would have thought he would be one of their best drivers. Well, sorry. One of their best players, so...
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Very surprised that they would let him go if that's the case. Very surprised. Definitely looking to improve here. Just me out on track, which is just the way I like it.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, no problem. I think here's where I ran wide. I did run wide, sorry. Turned in a bit too late. Woo! Almost hit the marker board. I think I did. No damage? No. Fastest in the second sector. Now we're in the game. Now we're in the game. Let's go. Let's go. That's more like it. Now we're in the game. Very happy with that lap. Only thing I can say is that there was at one stage I had to hit the brakes twice, which cost me a bit of time. But aside from that, that lap was pretty good.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I should be safe for the next part of qualifying. Could this be a Ferrari 1-2? That'd be very, very nice. And normally I do better in the race than I do in qualifying, so could be an encouraging performance here. Don't want to use up too much more of these tyres because these are the tyres I'll be starting the race with. Impact, should Barca let Dijon go? Depends on whether they see him as a future player for them, because I think he's not exactly old, is he? So isn't he supposed to be the replacement for...
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 25.7.
Isn't he supposed to be the replacement for Busquets? So Busquets, I should say. So I don't see why they'd get rid of him. I'm out! What? You've got to be kidding me. How did that happen? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, that stunned me. How am I all of a sudden out? I'm very surprised about that. Okay, qualifying 2's done. Next 5 cars eliminated qualifying 2 are Alexander Albon, me, Kevin Magnussen, Devon Butler, and Danill Kvyat. Wow, that's not too sure how that happened, to be honest. Not too sure how that happened. Alright, here we are in the race. I think we're going to start on the mediums. I think we're going to start on the medium compound tyres, and then if it allows me to, I'll do 2 stops and go into the soft tyres and just drive like a madman for the remainder of the race. That was in the qualifying. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button. Share, comment, and subscribe. Really, really appreciate my road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links all for you as usual are in the description box down below.
Bad luck in qualifying. That's not exactly ideal. But there's no points for Saturday. Keep a cool head and make up for it in the race.
Yep, that's my goal. Let's get to the race.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Scuderia as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. Anthony Davidson, thanks for joining me once again for the Grand Prix. Can I get your take on Haas? We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion.
Again, he's on pole position. My teammates making me look really bad.
Down the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Faber, Leclerc, Russell, Hulkenberg, and Valtteri Bottas, Albon, Campbell, Kevin Magnussen, and Butler. Kvyat, Norris, Carlos Sainz, and Daniel Ricciardo, Stroll, and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Good luck, thank you. 2 stops is the best strategy for this track. Yeah, hopefully.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
I want to change this. Wait a minute, why can't I change this? Oh, how slow is this? This one's actually quicker than that one. Okay, interesting. Soft tire, there we go. 9 seconds, the difference. What? Why is it so slow? Okay. Oh no, but this one's quicker than this one. Hold on, wait a minute. So that's a 43.17. Go hard and then remove that. Ah. Okay. Significantly different. Huh. So it looks like a one-stop is the best strategy. But I guess what I could do is, depending on how this race goes, I could switch over to the softs. Depending on how it goes. If there's a safety car, then obviously I could pit and put on the softs at some point. Alright. Go with a lap of extra fuel as usual. Actually, let's go with a lap and a half. Half a lap. Alright. Let's go. Formation lap. Albon's on the mediums.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
I want to get ahead of Albon as quickly as I can. During the first lap, if I can get past Albon, I think I'll be in a good position. I don't think I'll be able to threaten any of the cars in front of me. Who's that? Is that Bottas? Yes, it is. He's in the Williams. As long as I can stay with the cars in front of me, in front of Albon, I should say, who are on the softs, because their tyres will start to fall off quicker than these mediums. I'll be able to pick them off one by one.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Roger that. But as usual, the starts are just horrible. That's a long way to the first corner. As usual, 50% race. Restrict myself to just 2 flashbacks unless the glitch happens. That way I'll just keep on using it. Race is about to begin. Here we go. Please have a good start. Please, I'm on the inside, which is good. Please, I want a good start. Please.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
This could be a very difficult first corner. Alright, here we go. 3 laps, 4 laps, 5 laps, here we are. Racing! I released the clutch a bit late there. And as usual, I get swamped. I want to stay on the inside though. Whoa! Please brake! I had to cut the corner. I had to, otherwise I'm going to hit the Haas. Oh my goodness. I actually gained positions there. Oh my days. That was a foot in mouth type move there. Hit the Toro Rosso of Albon. Did I get ahead of Albon? No, he's still here. Forced him to slam on the brakes there. Up to 10th place. Turned out to be a pretty good first corner, thankfully. Bottas is on the softs. He's going to be attacking me pretty quickly. No, pass me on the inside, Bottas. I refuse to allow you to do that.
Good from the start.
Outside, that's not going to happen either. Just need to weather the storm for his opening attacks, with him having the soft tyres. Oh, ran so wide. Don't him getting in his slipstream. Don't know why he slowed down there. Bottas, you're not going to try to dive down the inside there. You're way too far back. Teammate's still in the lead, that's at least something. Albon took 11th place. Oh, ran wide again. Tyres haven't really warmed up. Struggling to make the corners. Front end doesn't want to turn in. Just change the differential here. Albon's gaining quickly. This car does suffer from straight line speed. Once DRS is activated, oh my days. This race is going to be so much more difficult.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
He's struggling to outpace me down the straight, which is a bit encouraging. He's got DRS. Right now I kind of wish I was on the soft tyres, to be honest. Just to have that extra bit of grip that they provide.
Push, push. ERS to overtake.
You sure that's a good idea? Alright. follow what he said. .5 behind Russell. Ran wide there.
We're trailing our teammate by 7.0 seconds.
Oh, got DRS, yay! That's at least something. Turned it way too early. I wonder what sort of strategy these front guys are doing. Because if any of them's doing two-stop, it'd be very interesting. Bottas is right behind me, and he's on the softs. Driver behind.
Bottas is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:30.6.
He's got 2 stops, and I'm doing a 1. Ooh, things are getting very interesting here. Very interesting.
We advise moving to mixed 2.
Oh, no. Oh, damn, ran very wide. Oh, this could be bad. Are you able to change the fortnight days? Why?
2.8 seconds.
Why would I change the fortnight days? Well, sorry, Bottas. This is my position. It's starting to get a bit sloppy. Because I can't do a Wednesday because I got football. Sorry to hear that, but I'm not gonna change the days I do a particular stream for one person. No disrespect, Jake. Eden, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. You should be able to overtake Bottas here. Yeah, I remember you. Come on. I should get DRS here. I want that position back. I'm going to stay on the racer line. Braked way early up for the corner. I want to make sure I actually make the corner properly. Got back 10th place.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Good. Not too far behind that train of cars there, but still got a long way to go. These tyres are starting to feel a bit second-hand right now. Isn't this where he passed me before? Hold on, sorry. What is... Love watching the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you. A quick look at the. So I've been doing a 130.4, 131.2. My teammate is doing 130.2. Okay, so he's in the 130s now as well. Okay, but I need to get into lower minute 30s though. Oh boy. That's the key. I need to get into lower minute 30s. What is Russell doing? 1 minute 30.9. Okay. You gonna try and pass me here, Bottas? Ah, I wanted to make sure he passed me before the line, but just wasn't able to get him to pass me in time.
Gap to teammate ahead is 9.9 seconds.
Oh, he locked up. Oh, not gonna be in the corner. Oh, I lost 2 places. Maybe 3. Got Batman position. I pulled a Vettel there. Way too
Check
wide.
your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
Wants me to go an extra lap. Okay. Gonna get DRS. Later, Chris. Thanks for watching. Jake, keep on forgetting. Oh, ran wide again. I was on the brakes so early and I still couldn't make the corner properly. Damn, man. What is that noise? Feels like something's scrubbing along the floor.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Someone's going very defensive.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Bottas dives into the pits. Look at the speed at which I'm catching Albon. Damn, I caught up to him pretty quickly there. Could you imagine if my car was higher up on the powertrain? My goodness. My car would be flying past Albon. Bit of contact. So no issues with the front wing, thankfully. Make sure I actually made the corner this time. What's my favourite car livery of all time? I like the way the McLaren looked, the old McLaren. That I think it was a silver, black and red sort of one. Around the outside, will an overtake. What a beautiful overtake. Weber's in first place. When do I play Fortnite? I play Fortnite on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. Every Wednesday and Saturday. Uh-oh, DRS.
Burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Move over to the inside. 1 minute 29.9.
Teammate behind is 11.4 seconds.
Oh my goodness, almost off the back end completely. Quickest out on track right now. Valtteri Bottas. Teammate.
We're leading our teammate by 11.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in sixth. The
They're on
time
mediums,
last lap
okay.
was a 1 minute 31.2.
I come out in last place. Wow.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
That's kind of depressing. Oh, ran so wide. Oh my goodness. I ran so wide. Nikki, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Oh my days, look at the speed. Come on, Albon. Go into the pits already, man. Leave me alone. Has to wait for me to turn in. And once again, I get DRS. Works out pretty well. Having bad internet is depressing. I agree. '13th place it says now. Come out. That's more like it. Back 20th place. Pit stop information.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy. Your pit window opens next lap.
Okay, next lap. Here we go again.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
Albon's not as close to me as I thought it was going to be. Oh, ran very wide. Uh-oh. Albon's going to get a dose of DRS. Uh-oh. Have to go to the outside, Albon. You turned into me, Albon. You can't complain about that. Tenth place, let's go, come on. 10th place, I said I'll come out now. Been in first place a couple laps. Probably won't have this feeling for a while. I'll get the car back to where it should be.
Box.
Roger that.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
This better be a good pit stop. This better be a good pit stop, people.
Complete, go
2
now.
seconds. Nice pit stop. He hasn't even gotten to his pit garage yet. Albon put on the hards as well. How is Ricciardo in? What?
That was our last
How's Ricciardo in?
No more scheduled pit stops.
How's Ricciardo there? Wait a minute. I came out ahead of where I thought I would be. But still, how is Ricciardo in, what was it, 5th place? No way, fam. Okay. What I am surprised about as well is a couple cars in front of me here are on the hards as well. I thought some cars would be on the mediums and things like that, but okay. Good thing I'm not going to go on 2 stops because there's no way I could do everything proper with a 2 stop. These tires are way more younger than the cars in front of me, so let's see if I can take full advantage of this. Good stop. Yeah, it was a good stop, wasn't it? I agree. Russell behind me is on the soft, so I'm thinking he has to stop again. Full race update.
8th place. You're in 8th place. Hamilton ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Russell is behind you. The gap behind us is 2.1 seconds. They're on old softs. The distance to the leader is 12.5 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 14 laps to go.
No way you can do 14 laps on the softs. There's no way. I don't believe it. He's definitely going to have to stop again. And there's a car. Yeah, I think that's Ricciardo in front of the car that's in front of Hamilton. Yeah, Ricciardo's going pretty slowly, so he's holding up. Not too sure who that is. I think that's a Haas in front of Hamilton. He's pulling away from Hamilton as well. But I'm surprised Hamilton's where he is, to be honest, considering he's in the quickest car on the grid. Quite surprised. Oh, he's going to go for a move down the inside. You should have him, though. Still fighting. It's Leclerc, so that's a Renault, not a Haas. My mistake. Leclerc dives into the pits. Leclerc, what is going on with you? Okay, he was on the softs. Ooh, okay, this is getting interesting. Caught up pretty quickly to the back of Hamilton here. Things are looking good so far. Oh, back end. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Just as I say that, almost went into a spin. I'm wondering if Ricciardo started this race on the hard tyres. That's why he's here. That's what I'm wondering right now. Because other than that, I don't see how the Alfa Romeo is in this position. There you go, he dives into the pits, so yes, I'm thinking that was the case. The acceleration that Hamilton got off that final corner was amazing.
We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
I'm always running a bit wide. I guess one thing now is that Hamilton won't get DRS. But can I take full advantage of that? Personal best for a sector. Come on, I want that 4th place. I want that 4th place. Pulls away so much down these straights, man. On the braking, I close up massively, but it's always down the straights where I lose a heap of time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gaining. Let's go.
11.2 seconds.
220 miles per hour. Hamilton's on my inside. Got to give him enough room. Ran way wide. Nah, he's got to get DRS. I'm in 3rd. Wait a minute, who just pit? Oh my god, I'm in 3rd place. No, you don't. No, Hamilton. No, 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 no. Absolutely not, Hamilton. Absolutely not. You're not taking this podium from me. Absolutely not. Don't know how I got it, but I'll take it. Absolutely not. That's not happening, Hamilton. I'm sorry. teammates in first place, I want to at least get a podium. Teammates outshining me too much, man.
You have P3, Weber ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 6.6 seconds. They're on old hards. Hamilton is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on old hards. Okay, gap to leader, 11.1 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 11 laps to go.
11 laps? Why couldn't this be the final lap of the race? Why? Oh my goodness. Alright. No, I didn't want to do that. Damn, I pressed the flashback mode. Go back. I didn't want to do that. I want to check something here. Jeff finally woke up. That's true. What is my teammate doing? He's on the mediums. He has to pit again. Ooh, teammate. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, so what you've been doing. 1 minute 30.0. I did 1 minute 29.4, 1 minute 30.0, 1 minute 29.7. So I'm in the ballpark where I'm actually catching Weber here. But I need to be consistent. I really do. What lap did he put on those hard tires? He put on those laps 11. And I pitted on lap 15. So my tires are 4 laps younger than his. I'm not too sure whether Weber can actually get to the end of the race. Neither Hamilton, to be honest. He pitted on lap 10. Ooh, okay, so this could be interesting here, where the cars in front of me and the cars around me are going to be pitting again, whereas Albon pit on the same lap as me. I don't think he has to pit. This is going to be very interesting here.
Weber is ahead of you. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:30.0.
Teammates in the pits.
Is in the pits.
So he's going to be mighty for the remainder of the race compared to me. He's going to be flying at me. I need some cars ahead of Verstappen, ahead of Vettel, just to slow him down a bit. Oh, the run wide! Oh, come on! That's something I don't need right now. Hamilton, no. Here he comes. Once again, put my car right where I need it to be. Now, Weber, are you going to pit? I want you to pit. But are you? Oh my god.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
My teammate. What do you mean I'm in the top 10? Oh my days. Been in the top 10 for ages. Late, man. Really late. Come on, Weber, pit please. Pit for me. If I'm able to get on the podium or even get a victory, which is a miracle, I'm definitely going to put amazing strategy in the title of this live stream, because that's exactly what it would be. Yellow flag. Don't you dare putting out a safety car. Not now. Not now. Please. Don't you dare. Leclerc is out.
Leclerc, they are out of the race. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive delta.
If this was earlier, I would have pit, to be honest, and put on another set of mediums. Do I have? No, that'd be an old set. Ooh, okay, maybe not. I guess right now what I should do is save everything. I always lose time on these virtual safety cars. They're so annoying.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
I hate that thing. I really do. So annoying. And here comes Hamilton. Oh, back end skidded as I went round that long right-hander there.
Okay, clear. Just ahead, push for the position. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 29.8.
Come on, Weber, man. Pit for me. Hamilton. Look at the speed. Whoa, wait a minute. Hamilton, that was very dirty. Cutting across my line like that. That was very dirty. That was very dirty, Lewis. Very dirty indeed. He damaged my car? No. Thank goodness for that, because that was very dirty there. He clearly knew I was there. I guess he just turned everything up there to pass me. Oh, I pulled away nicely away from me there. Too far ahead there, I think, Hamilton.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
I pretty much did a full stop there. Oh! My bad. That was very naughty on my part. That was very, very naughty. Hamilton did give me the room and I just drove right into the side of him. That was quite naughty on my part. But I guess I could say it's payback to Hamilton for what he did to me when he overtook me. Weber, go into the pits, man. Please. Oh, we've got a Toro Rosso who wants to spoil the party. Well, possible party anyway.
Weber ahead, they're on old hards. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:29.3.
That's a tenth quicker than my fastest lap. Now, if Hamilton would leave me alone, I might actually be able to catch him, but it looks like he's going to overtake me again. He's ahead of me during the DRS line, which is just before this corner, so I get DRS now. Helps me out a bit.
Hamilton behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 14 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 30.6.
14 laps old. Oh boy. He's still annoying me to no end.
With the current tyre condition, they should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Okay. Weber, pit, please, man. Allow me this first win. Here we go again.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Right when Hamilton starts to make a move, that's when I just ever so slightly move my car over to the left, which squeezes him out a bit. Plus I allow him to get ahead of me going into the corner, which means I get DRS going down this straight that we are just on. So being very strategic in how I place my car. Turned in way too early. Gonna run wide a bit. Oof. Teammate.
Gap to teammate behind is 9.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1:29.2.
What's happened so far? Well, it's been a... Well, it's felt like I've been fighting Hamilton since the start of this race, to be honest, but I haven't. Started in 12th place, I think. Had a okay start off the line. Gained a couple places going into the first corner, luckily. Started on the mediums, as you can imagine. Pretty slow compared to the guys in front of me, who are on the softs. Some cars have gone 2 stops. Some cars have got 1, like me.
8.9 seconds.
I should be getting DRS there.
Some information on Russell. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
What? How am I not getting DRS? Okay, never mind. Hamilton's a bit far back anyway, so I'll take it. And as you can see, I'm in 2nd place right now. Mainly because of strategy rather than the way I'm driving, to be honest. Woo! Oh my goodness, I thought I was going to lose it. Oh, I ran so wide. And the Red Bull's right behind. No! One thing I would not expect is if I actually finish ahead of my teammate. That's one thing I didn't expect. Teammate won the last race.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Started on pole position. And now he's behind me. Because he's pitted twice while I've only pitted once. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, that little... Oh, Hamilton, that was dirty. That little jink to the right there was dirty, Hamilton. That was really dirty. Come on, whoever that that Red Bull is, I'm hoping he's going to hold up Hamilton now. He's going to fight with Hamilton, allow me to pull away a bit. But if that's going to happen, I need to put in some quick laps now. Full race update.
2nd place. You're in 2nd place. Weber is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 9.7 seconds. They're on old hards. Hamilton is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on old hards. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
I don't think Weber's going to be pitting, so I have to stay with it here. 2nd place, that's all I can hope for. Red Bull's attacking Hamilton here. Oh, Gassie's got ahead of him. No, he hasn't. Wait a minute. Is Gasly on the mediums? If he's on the mediums, it's game over. I won't be able to keep him behind me for long if he gets past Hamilton. I must admit, whoever Vettel's race engineer is, he should be fired immediately. Because Vettel was in the lead, clearly. And now he's a couple places behind me now. Just like Ferrari, to be honest. making poor strategy decisions. Fastest second sector time for me, not bad. Penultimate lap about to begin.
This is your final lap of the race.
I was able to do a personal best time, even though I've been on these tyres for quite a while. DRS once again, good.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Hamilton's in serious trouble against the Red Bull. Very well done to Weber. He's definitely going to win the race comfortably. It's whether who's going to be third, who's going to be second, third, and fourth. That's the big question. Sorry, Hamilton, you're not overtaking me like that. Need a good exit out of this final corner here. And I got it. Oh, it's the final lap! Oh, thank goodness for that! I didn't even realise. But thank you, I'll take it. Second place. Oh my goodness,
okay,
what a drive.
Job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even realise it was the final lap.
And an incredible win for Racing Point. A brilliant performance.
Do you play one shot when
Anthony
that is
Davidson,
in?
How do
One
you think
shot?
they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well,
Do you mean one shot qualifying?
Answer, but the truth is they simply had
If
the
that's a
best
question,
speed
no.
package
I
on the
do
day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage
full
of that.
qualifying.
It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies. If
Hamilton,
you can't keep the pace.
Vettel, wow,
Now,
man,
winner
8th
today
place
showed they could do both.
when he was winning. Do you play one shot when that
The
is
Racing
in
Point
on
team will
Fortnite?
be
No,
very happy
no, I
with
don't do
today's
that.
performance and the final
Second
result.
place. I don't know how I
Another
got
display
it,
of
but I
excellent
did.
driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved
What a
first
race.
place finish.
What should I put into the title? It's either amazing strategy or tough drive.
So, let's review the drivers' standings. Lukas Weber takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible day of racing,
Oh,
who was your
same
driver
points
of
as
the
my
day, Ant?
teammate.
I have to give it to Campbell. That was a commanding performance today.
Same
Very
points as my
impressive
teammate.
indeed.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Racing Point move up to the
By a
top of the
point.
standings. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
That was a tough race. That was a really, really tough race there. Constantly having to fight with someone, particularly with Hamilton, once I came out of the pits. Wow. Surprised I finished second though. Very surprised.
Your take on it? Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
There was no struggle. I just pushed as hard as I could. Not really. I have so much more grip than the other drivers. Not really. I had a power advantage over everyone else. Don't really, but that's where I need to improve. So if their morale is high, then that's good for me. I'm really glad I can live up to their expectations. They are. I do it just to see the smiles on their faces, maybe, but you can't get complacent. Sportsmanship, yes, that's what I want.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
No comment. No comment at all.
Lukas flew through the pack in that race.
He won as well.
What's his secret?
When you have a great team behind you, there's no need for secret techniques. There's no secret. He does it the old-fashioned way with a lot of hard work and practice. I don't think it's really a secret. He has a great car and he makes the most of it. Let's go with the team one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Good. Third the Drivers' Championship. Second, really. Joint second. So, things are looking good. Able to beat my teammate and my rival as well. So, pretty good. Still looking for my first win of the season, but hopefully that will come as the car gets better and better. Drawing with the both of them. .6 1,600.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
Okay, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope I see you all again on my next live stream, which will be tomorrow. My FIFA 20 Manager Career Road to Glory series with Real Madrid. It will be the final episode of Season 3. Thank you very much for watching. Laters.